Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I have put my full BITS Pilani Goa campus tour as 5 videos. So I'll put that playlist in the I button as well as in the description. Go check them out. Okay, so next series is going to be about research opportunities. Okay, so this is the first part of that series. So in this video I'll be telling you why research is important as an undergraduate student. Okay, so I won't be focusing about master student or PhD students. This video is about research opportunities for undergraduate students. Okay, so why is research important? The Especially for undergraduate. Okay, the very first answer, which is so obvious, that you want to pursue your higher degree, either it may be a master degree or PhD degree. So industries, right, almost all the companies have their own R&D department. Okay, and apart from research in companies, even in universities, research is the main focus. Okay, so basically research is something where people spend their knowledge, time, money, efforts, put efforts, so that they add some knowledge to the existing knowledge. Okay, also they will make sure that the new knowledge which they are adding benefits the society. Okay, so that is why research is very important. There are two types of research. One, first kind of research is in universities, that's academic based research. Second thing is that R&D division in all the companies. Okay, and one more thing, I just have a book in front of me. I've written all the points, so don't mistake me. I'll be looking at these points and I'll be telling in brief. Okay, so first thing is that generally when it comes to engineering, okay, you, especially core engineering like me from chemical engineering background, what we generally study is the theoretical stuff. Okay, so we won't have any, though we have practicals, but it won't be as huge as an industry or as if in research. Okay, so when you do research, you actually use the knowledge of your core subject, you will apply it to solve problems. Okay, so that is the first thing. You will understand how certain concepts help in practically. Okay, so that is the first advantage of research. You will be actually learning more in a practical way than a theoretical way. Okay, so that is where research helps. Okay, so the next thing is that career. So when you there are two types of careers. Okay, one is like a normal job based careers. Second thing is that research based careers. Okay, so people generally go for higher studies after their bachelor's. So let's talk about PhD afterward. First, masters. When it comes to masters, there are two types of masters. First kind of masters are like professional masters. They are only course based, and they are for people who thinks they're not into research. They want to pursue in a normal company. So it is called as non-thesis based masters. The second kind of master program is thesis based master programs, where you need to do research. Okay, so that's where the research comes into the picture. And also PhD, I don't have to tell, it is the highest degree a person can earn in his her domain. So it's full of research. Okay, so to get application, when you want to go to abroad, see, when you want to do higher studies in India, in IITs, BITS Pilani, NITs, everything, you need to write exams. Like for IITs and BITS Pilani, it's GATE, and also for BITS Pilani have their separate exam. It's called BITS HD. So you need to write those exams. Based on your score, you'll be getting your master degree. And for PhDs, you need to email the professors and you have to get a position. Okay, but when it comes to abroad, you want to do higher studies, various parameters comes into the play. The first thing is that your GRE scores, IELTS or TOEFL scores, what your research, what is it? Research profile, whether you have published some papers or you attended some conference or presented a paper in a conference, and statement of purpose, LORs, everything. Okay, so that is where your research experience plays an important role. That is why, as an undergraduate student, try to make use of research experience. Okay, try to get as much research opportunities as. Okay, so the first thing is that in your universities, your professors themselves will be doing some research, right? So if you are interested, you can approach them and you can join them and do the research, by which you can gain the research experience. The second thing is that summers. So definitely you'll be getting summers, right? Summertime, let's take from May, June, July. So during that time, you can either do it in your own college, or you can go to other colleges and you can do research. Also, your final year project, especially if you are from BITS, you know about what is thesis. Okay, if you are not interested in practice school too, you can do your thesis, right? So for that thesis of 6 months, you can gain a lot of exposure. Okay, so generally summer internships last for 2 months. So in 2 months, you can't gain that much experience in research, but something is better than nothing, right? So that is why when you get a chance, you go and gain some research knowledge. And you'll be asking, so how to get research opportunities. For that, I've already put a video on how to email a professor. So but I have updated it, so I'll be putting the how to email a professor and the template for that email in the next week. Okay, so in the next video, I'll be telling you how to email a professor, by which you can get the research opportunities from in your college or other colleges. Okay, the next thing is that the next good thing about research is that generally, if you want to do a degree, right, you'll have few courses in which you are not interested. Okay, but research is something, it is very specific to a not subject, specific to a topic in a subject. So you'll be choosing the topic in which you have the interest. Okay, so if you don't have an interest, you won't approach that professor, right? So you actually it's not like, say, you actually work in the field which you are interested, so you won't get it, you won't feel bored in that. Okay, and also research needs a lots of patience. Okay, sometimes you'll be getting good results, but sometimes you won't be getting good results, so you should not give up, you have to try it. Okay, so see, also one more thing, I'm not a research expert and all. I'm also just an undergraduate student. I'm still in my final year, so this is just, I'm speaking this just out of my own knowledge, own experiences. Okay, so yes, I would like to put this disclaimer. Okay, the next thing is that once you get an research opportunity under some professor in a university, you will get to know about their labs, the professors, and what is the research culture, because PhD students and master degree students will be working in that lab. You will get chance to talk with them, you will know how to get into that university, and sometimes companies will be sponsoring research in university, so you will be coming to know about them. So it actually increases your networking ability. Okay, so this is where your research opportunities comes into the play. And sometimes, right, you can even expect a stipend from the professor. Okay, it's very rare for undergraduate students, but in case you have a very good profile, and if the professor, you see, this one, everything depends upon the professor to whom you are mailing. Okay, so what happens is that the professor, if he has funding, then he can give you funding also in terms of stipend. Okay, so these are the important uh, areas where your research experience as an undergraduate student will be helpful. Okay, so in the next video, I'll be telling you how to email a professor and what is the template you need to use. And after that, you should have a good CV. Okay, so in one more video, I'll be putting how to make a CV. And also I'm doing my research, it's called like bachelor thesis, which we call it in BITS planning, or it's like final year project at IIT Madras. So I'll also put a video on my experience, like how it is. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you like this, hit that like button. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments, and also you can follow me on my Instagram, I'm active on it. So also LinkedIn. So if you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay. So okay, guys. Bye bye.